Hello everyone, let me tell you a brief story behind this video. 1 month ago, me and my friend got an idea to go to some competition together. After a quick search, we found one suitable for us. That competition contained powerlifting and also bench press, squat and deadlift separately, max bicep curl and some other disciplines. I decided to compete in deadlift and bicep curl in 82.5 kilograms weight class, and my friend is a dingus who bailed out from a competition and didn't even go there to support me. Shame on you, you poor dog. So I had 1 month to practice doing deadlifts. Last time I tried it was about a year ago. However, I do squats and also did Romanian deadlifts or Nordic curls for my posterior chain. I tried conventional deadlifts and sumo deadlifts. The latter was a bit easier for me. However, as you will see, this is not how proper sumo deadlift should look like. This is more like a stiff leg deadlift with sumo stance. Basically, I'm pulling the weight with my back and not using my quads at all. But my back is strong enough to support the weight, it did not round and I didn't have any discomfort in that area. That's my hamstrings that were limiting me mostly. I began my preparation with testing my maximum, and it turned out to be 170 kilograms or 375 pounds. And I wanted to get to 200 kilograms or 441 pounds. In 1 month, 30 kilos is obviously a big jump, but I was banking on newbie gains as I wasn't experienced with this movement. I didn't want to change my training a whole lot just because of one competition, so I just added 2 deadlift sessions to my training every week. A heavy day on Monday, working 3 sets of 5 reps, and a heavier day on Thursday, doing 3 reps right after squatting. The initial weights were 140 and 150 kilograms, and I decided to add 10 kilograms to these numbers every week. What I found is that the first rep for me is the hardest, but if I get it I can do more, which is a clear indicator that my technique is off. I've tried to work on it, but 1 month is not enough to strengthen weak links, like my abductors, which are crucial in sumo deadlifts. At least they were strong enough to not get injured from working on my mobility doing the horse stance. I was looking for a powerlifting belt in shops before the competition, but didn't find any suitable for me. Who would have thought that they are so rare? At least I didn't have to search for a singlet, as I could borrow it from my friend. And this was probably the hardest set of my life. This is 180 kilograms. And it was at the end of my training cycle right before the deload week, the last training session before maxing out again. And last month I tried to max out again. I hit 180 with the second attempt, but couldn't lift 190 kilos. However, I lifted it slightly off the ground and I could feel that it's the fatigue in my hamstrings that prevented me from doing the full rep. And this is my best squat that I got last Thursday, 150 kilograms or 330 pounds. I've been working for 3 years to get it. Granted, I was only squatting once a week. Don't know what go to set next for my squat. This is not much, but increasing the weight is not that intriguing for me as getting a new skill that I wasn't able to do before, like planche for example. And finally we got to the competition day, that was yesterday. I didn't know what to expect, was very nervous, and a funny thing happened. The organizers made a mistake and didn't put me in the list of competitors for the deadlift. I watched other athletes and waited for my turn, as I thought that those were powerlifters and I will be called later. After that I spoke to the organizers. They returned me part of the fee and rewritten me to the list on bicep curl. So I tested my deadlift by myself just for fun before the next discipline. And I have to mention that my weight is 78.9 kilograms. And now to some bicep curls. This is my first attempt, 60 kilograms, and I missed it because I started to lower the bar before the command. You can see it, but I made up for it in the next attempt. This is not the exercise that I was training for, but those one-arm chin-ups really paid off. And after that attempt I knew that that was my maximum, but I tried to increase the weight a little bit more anyways. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye bye.